is the guild of Dungeoneering, on a quest we're never veering, oh to be a Dungeoneer, swimming in pools of gold. This is the guild of Dungeoneering, all the monsters keep appearing, oh to be a Dungeoneer, whose stories will be told. What's that sound? I hear a noise. Something's coming, girls and boys. Run for the hills and far away. We're the guild of Dungeoneering. Curse and swear, but don't despair. The way out of here must be over there. I think we're lost, but what do we care? We're the guild of Dungeoneering.
All right, welcome to a new playthrough. Guild of Dungeoneering, the Ultimate Edition. You can actually pick this up on Steam for $9.99 until April 1st. Just to give you a heads up, I think this game is well worth the price. I love this game. I played this a long time ago though, so I've got so many games on my Steam account. It's crazy. But anyway, this is I enjoy playing it. It's basically a dungeon builder that you build around your dungeoneering character that you're going into to explore a dungeon, and each one has a goal. You have a goal to basically kill a main boss mob or monster in that dungeon. Let's just go ahead and start a new game. I have already kind of started a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and excuse me, go over that, and we'll just start anew. I wanted to get in there and check and see if they've changed anything that was confusing for me, and they have changed a little bit, but I think it's really easy. We'll do the tutorial anyway, so we'll go ahead and just jump in.
This is the guild of Dungeoneering, all across the land they're cheering, oh to be a Dungeoneer, chasing fame and glory.
Okay, one of the big things I love about this game is the bard and the songs. He sings about your Dungeoneers, he comes in a lot and does his little songs, and it's hilarious. But anyway, the Ivory League of Explorers, the noblest, most virtuous guild in the land. Huh, those insufferable jerks. I'll show them. They won't think me so grossly incompetent when I have my own guild. I bought a small hall in the bad part of town with the gold I borrowed from them. I've staked out a dungeon that's ripe for the picking. I even found a chump who can do all the dirty work while I sit back and watch the coins fall in. Like my father always told me, there's always someone stupider than yourself. Well, he never really said it to me. Actually, he said it to everyone but me. Hey, wait a minute. Alright, this is your guild, the Guild of Dungeoneering. This is basically your hall. To continue, it's time to build a barracks so your first Dungeoneer has somewhere to live. Okay, drag the card and place it in a highlighted spot. We'll set that right there.
The one that's always left behind, the solitary lump, the pawn who's fodder for the grind, the sorry little chump.
Alright, let's close this. Okay, we got we can name him. We have your body types. You could change the body type on the. This is all fairly. I think this is new. I don't remember this. Let's go back to male. Hair color. I don't know. No hair. I don't need a hair color. No facial hair. Miscellaneous. He's got glasses. Let's just change his name. Let's go. I'm gonna name him after myself. That's what I'll do. I'll do that, and that basically looks like me. So we'll go with that. This is your first Dungeoneer, the Chump. You can grow your guild, gain new Dungeoneers, and let's turn this down a little bit. The music is a little bit too loud. There, that's better. I don't like yelling when I'm talking. You can grow your guild, gain new Dungeoneers, and expand the loot you find in expand the loot you find in dungeons by using gold. Let's go loot some gold from a dungeon. Go exploring. Here's your first adventure. Rats, how original. This is where you pick your Dungeoneer and Blessing, but you don't have options for now. Okay, Squeak Squeak is the first quest. Everyone's got to start somewhere. And then after that, your quest 2 will be Rat Pack. So let's go ahead and enter dungeon. Like to play the tutorial? Yes, I would. Welcome to your very first dungeon. This poor doomed soul is your Dungeoneer. Play cards from your hand to create a dungeon that they can overcome or die in. Defeat one rat man. In each quest you gain, you have a goal. In this quest, you must defeat one rat man. In order for your Dungeoneer to reach the rat man, they'll need a dungeon. You draw 5 dungeon cards each turn. This hand contains 5 rooms, and they're all the same room. So you're basically having to put that right here. There's only one place where a room that will fit. Go ahead and play the room there. You can play up to 3 cards each turn. You can't play any more cards right now, so go ahead and end your turn.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Dungeoneers can enter and explore. Can enter one unexplored room per turn. Dungeoneers are always willing to fight, but your Dungeoneer is too weak to fight the zombie that they're heading towards. Okay. Click to continue. The zombie is a level 2 monster. And your Dungeoneer is only at level 1. Okay, you can look and see where you're at. Well, okay, here's the cards. Dungeoneers are natural explorers. Why don't you try placing another new dungeon room for them to explore now? And I think it would have to be this one. You can place a weaker monster on the new room. Try placing the level 1 nasty rat now. Okay. These footsteps show you which room your Dungeoneer currently wants to get to. Your Dungeoneer is still heading towards danger. Try placing a treasure card on the new room to guide your Dungeoneer away from the danger. Okay. So that changes footsteps to there. Aha! The combination of a new room, a lower level monster, and treasure finally did it. You have played 3 cards, so your turn automatically ends.
Ah.
Every fight is a fight to the death. You need to play battle cards to ensure that your Dungeoneer survives. The nasty rat starts with 5 health. Your Dungeoneer starts with 5 health too. Claw. Here you can see what type of move a monster is going to take. The nasty rat will claw, which will deal 1 damage. Here's your hand or battle cards. You start with 3 cards in your hand. Your eyes closed punch cards will deal 1 damage to the nasty rat. Play an eyes closed punch now. Oh, did I forget to mention that monsters attack before your Dungeoneer attacks? Don't worry, your Dungeoneer attacks right after a monster's attack finishes. You draw a new battle card at the start of each turn. You drew a cower card. This symbol on the card means that your Dungeoneer will block 1 damage of any type. The Nasty Rat is going to play Neurotoxin. If you don't block the damage, you'll have to discard a card. Okay. I'd imagine I'm going to play Cower, yeah. Play your Cower card in order to avoid the damage and discard effects. Excellent work. Cowering, you block the enemy's attack and don't have to discard an extra card. Unfortunately for Dungeoneers everywhere, cowering doesn't cause any damage, so the Nasty Rat is still at 4 health. Look at that, you drew Lucky Hit, which is the strongest card in your Dungeoneer's deck. The Nasty Rat is going to play Bite. You can tell from the shield icon that this attack is unblockable. Go ahead and play your Lucky Hit. Oh, that hit wasn't too lucky for the Nasty Rat. Nice job. Uh-oh, looks like your Dungeoneer isn't doing too good either. The Nasty Rat is going to play Bite again. You can't block an unblockable attack, so playing Cower now would do nothing. Play one of your punches to get the Nasty Rat down to 1 health. Okay. One more hit and you got it. Play another punch. That was a close one. Your Dungeoneer lives to cower another day. Well done. Choose some loot. Once you have beaten an enemy, you get to steal their precious loot. You can choose between 3 items. Or you can just take a treasure card to place in the dungeon on your next turn. An item's level is based on the level of the monster that you defeated. Why don't you examine the straitjacket first? Straitjacket is body armor that gives a +1 health to the Dungeoneer who wears it. Fork is a weapon that increases your blade skill by 1. This adds the slice card to your battle deck. Let's examine the last item. Pigeon Nest is a helmet that increases your growth skill by 1. This adds the rekindle card to your battle deck. Okay. Why don't you try giving your Dungeoneer a healing ability? Select the Pigeon Nest now. Your Dungeoneer leveled up. This is your Dungeoneer's character sheet, which contains all your Dungeoneer's info. When your Dungeoneer defeats a monster of their level or higher, then your Dungeoneer will level up and gain 1 health. Dungeoneers return to full health after each fight. And they lose all their gear too. I don't think they tell you that. You can examine this section to see which cards each skill gives you. Higher level skills give you more powerful cards. You can view your battle deck here after you complete the tutorial. Now that your Dungeoneer has leveled up, that zombie isn't looking so scary.
Uh-oh.
This room is exactly what is needed to create a direct path through the dungeon. Play this room now. Dungeoneers move faster through rooms they have already explored. Now they will move through 2 rooms. Playing a treasure card on this new room will entice your Dungeoneer to go toward the Rat Man. Okay. Nothing draws a Dungeoneer like loot. Drag, go back in. I've already did. Oh, into this room. Okay. Try it again. There we go. Well, come on. There we go.
Ah.
Ka-ching. The zombie. Whoa. Does my eye deceive me, or does that zombie start with 9 health? But this zombie has a weakness we can exploit. Examine the zombie's trait. This zombie suffers from decay. When it is hit with 2 damage in 1 turn, it will take an additional damage. Okay. This zombie card, Anger, will deal 1 self-inflicted damage. The heart is, when the heart is, I guess, wide, is self-inflicted. You can deal 1 damage, 1 more damage to activate the zombie's trait. Monsters can inflict 2 kinds of damage, physical damage and magical damage. The zombie is going to do 1 magical damage. The zombie will block 1 physical damage. There are 2 types of blocks, the 3 types of blocks, physical, magical, and any. Okay. The zombie will be able to block your eyes closed punch. Play Rekindle to bypass the enemy's defenses. You hit the zombie for 1 damage, and even though it hits you for 1 damage, you healed yourself for 1 health. The zombie is blocking 1 magical damage. Why don't you play Lucky Hit and activate Decay again? Now play your eyes closed punch to take the zombie out. Alright, well, another victory for the Dungeoneer. Choose some loot. The zombie you defeated was a level 2 monster, so now you get to take its level 2 loot. Examine the anchor first. An anchor increases your crush skill by 2. This adds the cards for crush 1 and crush 2 to your battle deck. Balaclava. Balaclava gives you the Tenacious trait and increases your Swift skill by 2. This adds 2 cards to your battle deck, Shift and Interrupt. It also gives your Dungeoneer a trait. Tenacious is pretty powerful. You can't die unless you're hit with when you have 1 health or left. You can't die unless you're hit when you have 1 health left. Okay. If you choose to take the you will lose the bonus from your pigeon nest. Let's check out the yellow snow cone. It increases your growth skill by 1. Your growth skill is already at level 1, so thanks to your pigeon nest, so this would increase to level 2. The level 2 growth skill adds the restore card to your battle deck. Yellow snow cone gives you +1 health, but it also increases your stupidity by 1, which adds a useless card to your battle deck. You can choose your own loot this time. Pick whatever equipment you think will help you beat the Rat Man. think we're going to go with that. Hey, did you know that you defeated that zombie on a rune of the fates? That means you will gain 1 favor. Examine the favor menu to find out more. Favor does some interesting things while exploring a dungeon, and in battle be sure to check it out when you need a little boost. When you finish a dungeon, the unused favor you have gathered will disappear, so remember to use it. Time to show off what you have learned. Will you complete the objective of the dungeon, or will your dungeoneer meet their makers? Only the cards will tell. Okay, that's what that did. Okay, now I've used it. Okay. Let's see. I want to go with a nasty rat. And I want to add this.
Oh.
Oh, I should have. Well, that's fine. There's one last thing. You can spin favor in battle right here. You never know when it might save your skin. Good luck. Okay. We'll go with a lucky hit. Neurotoxin. I want to. Oh, I got discard a card, don't I? I think we'll go ahead and do this one. Doesn't really matter. Yep. Choose some loot. I want something. I'm thinking this one. Yeah, let's go with the fork. I want gold in here. It didn't want me to go in there. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and I guess in turn, looks like we're going to have to go up here. Looks like we're fighting the rat man right now. We are going to block one of those. Lucky hit. Okay, we could actually hit this first and kill him.
Well, this is really just quite surprising. Aren't Dungeoneers just cannon fodder? But against all odds, they keep surviving. They're so dumb. Why even bother?
Alright, the rewards. I got 5 gold for map explored, 5 gold for monsters killed, and 5 gold for loot and gear sold. Quest bonus is 50, so I got a total of 65 coins. Okay, return to your guild. This basically tells you start, once you do that, you go back to, go back to no gear, and I think you go back to level 1 too, I think. Dungeoneer, let's see what Dungeoneers say. Can we look at them? Yeah, these are my deck. I think that's it. Okay. Close that, close that. Expand guild. You got 3 categories: Dungeoneers, Blessings, and Loot. Your Dungeoneers, the lower level, which they cost 50 gold, is the Cat Boogler, the Bruiser, the Mime, and the Apprentice. And these gives you what at the top of each is where is the room that they get with it. It would be the Hidden Den, Training Yard, Theater, and Library. Your blessings are Talisman of the Trickster, which I guess would be tied in with your Trickster, or your Cat Burglar. Talisman of the Warrior, Talisman of the Heal Aid, and Talisman of the Crone. And then your loot is Blacksmith unlocks 10 uncommon items. Leatherworker unlocks 9 uncommon items. Woodworker unlocks 9 uncommon items, and Pure Shop unlocks. Does it tell you what these are? Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, these are all, I guess, unique. Okay, good. This is a blacksmith, right? Yeah. Close that. Leatherworker. Oh, they give you the level too. Wolf pelt. Okay, close. Woodworker unlocks 9 uncommon. It's basically wooden weapons. And you got your curio shop, which is basically magic stuff. Cool, okay. And you got your next level, your archer, your ranger, barbarian, shapeshifter, alchemist, and then all the way down to the bottom is your troubadour, most holy grail knight, cartomancer, and your math magician. And you got others. We'll look at these later. I'm going to just kind of focus. The only thing you could get now is the first level. Or the first, or that first star, I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and go with the Bruiser. Okay, we will get that. We get the training yard over here.
Not a gentle kind of dungeoneer, nor a poet or a muser, but one that fills the heart with fear. I give to you the Bruiser.
All right, we'll close that. And we are going to go ahead and rename him as well. We're going to go with Jeremy. And the body type will be, hairstyle. Hair color, we'll go with black. Facial hair. Okay.
Ah.
Is it? So I don't think I need to do anything. We'll go with that. Look at the other facial hair. We'll go with that. Okay. Done. And that's going to be... I'm going to go ahead and call it a day right here. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And leave a comment below. Let me know if you've played this game in the past. If it looks like something you might try or might be interested in.
Oh.
let me know. And just a reminder that it is on sale on Steam until April 1st for $9.99. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.